Speaking of cool, I want to tell you about a part of me that might not be so obvious to the outside observer, but that is totally cool. I have a confession to make. I'm a snuggler. If you're not a snuggler, then you're missing out on one of life's greatest pleasures. Have you ever held a baby and had that baby just rest in your arms completely secure and at peace? That, my friends, is snuggling in its purest form. Even if you're not currently a snuggler, you once were. You were once that baby, even if you don't remember it. And sometimes the only thing that would settle you down when you were upset was snuggling in the arms of your mom or dad. I'm a dad, and I'm blessed that all four of my kids like to snuggle. They snuggle with me when we have a family movie night, after we've settled into our pew in church, as we say our night prayers, and sometimes for no reason at all. I am convinced that snuggling is one of the best and most important things that I can do with my kids. Snuggling is one of my favorite parts of marriage, too. When I've had a long day, there is no substitute for just snuggling up with my bride, whether in front of the fireplace or in our bed before we fall asleep. Yeah, I love to snuggle. It conveys what words cannot adequately express. Sometimes, especially when I'm snuggling with my kids in church, I wonder, will they ever outgrow snuggling with their dad? Though I hope not, I also know that someday it might happen. So I relish every moment that we snuggle, and I pray that they'll never get too cool, tough, independent, or mature to snuggle with me. That would break my heart. One of the more scandalous things that Jesus taught the world is that God is our Father who art in heaven. In case you didn't know, Scripture scholars teach that the literal translation of the word Father in Aramaic, which is the language Jesus spoke, is actually Abba, which means Daddy. Our Daddy who art in heaven. How about that? So I have this problem. I used to snuggle with God when I was in my mother's womb and when I was just a kid. I knew He was there, and I confidently rested in His arms, secure and at peace. But in some ways, I have become what I fear my own kids might someday be. I'm too cool, tough, independent, and mature to snuggle with God, and I think it breaks His heart. Maybe I need to redefine what it means to pray. Instead of my prayer time being just another thing on my list of things to do, it might help if I think of my prayer time as an invitation from Jesus to snuggle with His daddy. Maybe snuggling is the best and most important thing that He does with His kids. And if I did it, it would settle me down when I'm upset or agitated. Snuggling with God just might even be prayer in its purest form. If you ever need someone to snuggle with, I encourage you to snuggle with God, our Daddy. Try it as you lay in bed at night before you fall asleep. Try it when you wake up in the morning before you get out of bed. Try it when you feel hurt by someone or just hurt by the stuff of life. Try it any time. Just snuggle up with God. He's waiting for you. What are you waiting for?